You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been dealing with all day long. You don't know what I just dealt with that I'm going to have to deal with again in an hour from now. Don't tell me to be grateful and appreciative, okay? Maybe it's just me, but is anybody else noticing that gratitude and thankfulness and appreciation has become commercialized? And I don't just mean Thanksgiving, which, I mean, that without question has been commercialized for many, many years, just like every other holiday, Christmas and Halloween and Valentine's Day, anywhere that they can make some money, they're going to commercialize and make some money. But not just the holiday. I mean, just the act of showing appreciation and gratitude. Somebody's making money off of that, and they're making it into something that just feels shallow and kind of phony. And it's really hard to follow that. I'm not saying that we shouldn't be grateful, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't, stay focused on appreciation of things around us, especially, in our day-to-day life, because it is a big deal. It's important, and we should be doing it. But there's just something about making it into something more that just, I guess it's left a bad taste in my mouth. Just to clarify, when I say commercializing gratitude and appreciation, I mean that people are making millions of dollars with, making affirmations and reminding people to be grateful, and then showing their abundant or very luxurious lifestyle and saying, you should be appreciative. And so it's kind of like meshing together that they have lots of stuff and they have a very fortunate life, and therefore it's really easy to be appreciative and show gratitude. So I find it very off-putting because I don't want to see all of the things and stuff that are in people's lives as they're telling. Cass just knocked over the stool. So when I see people, the intention is good, right? Like the idea behind gratitude and appreciation and affirmations is a really good thing. But when I see people who are saying, just be grateful and just remember that you're blessed and all of these things, and then they show a large house and, luxurious bedding and decor and, a new car. And then they're like, we practice gratitude and, we're so grateful. And then they show things. It just gives, like I said, a really bad taste in my mouth because I am extremely grateful and appreciative for my things. Having a house, having a car, having clothing, being able to, put a hot meal together for my family every day. I don't think there's anything wrong in having nice stuff and working hard to get things that you like and, showing that in your lifestyle. But there seems to be a crossover in the message that says, if you don't have all of the stuff, right, you're not living the lifestyle, it's because you're not grateful. You're just selfish and stingy and you suck and your life is going to suck. And that's what you have. Oh man, I really hope that I'm not coming across as jaded or anything, because I'm not. And the reason why I decided to bring this into a video when I had my long depression, I've made a lot of videos about it, and I was stuck. The big thing that people kept on saying to me was, focus on gratitude, focus on appreciation, look for the things you're thankful for to help break you out of the funk, the depression of just, you're depressed, you don't feel like life is really worth any point of being there, and that you don't need to be a part of it any longer sometimes. And, and it's really hard to wake up each day and want to get up and be a part of the world. So that's why if you've been in that dark place, it is definitely the best way to pull yourself out of it, but it's also the hardest emotion or feeling to find. And so I would kind of do fake it till you make it. And it's something that, because I was having so much trouble with it, I worked really hard for my daughters to feel it. So like every night we do appreciations, we do affirmations, we talk about how we believe in ourselves. I had no problem doing it for them, but I had such a hard time doing it for me. So I would look for these ways to help me feel more appreciation in my life. Let me tell you, there's a lot of dollars being gathered out there trying to help people be more appreciative and grateful. Like I mentioned, there's the journals and there's affirmation cards and there's videos and there's courses and there's books and there's t-shirts about, believing in yourself and you can do it. And look at Nike. Nike based everything on just do it. Like that is an affirmation, right? It's a sign of believing in yourself to just go and do it, to not be scared. I feel like it's gotten so normal to talk about being grateful. And I remember a while back, it was like super viral to just do like, hashtag blessed. Still makes me cringe still. For real, like, hashtag blessed and, hashtag thankful and grateful. And it used to be like a really big deal for people to show that they were expressing their thankfulness of their life. But it, like I said, it started to get paired into every time something in a consumer value would show up, like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. Look at my new car. Oh, I'm so grateful. Look at, this vacation we're on. That's valid. Yes, you should have appreciation and gratefulness and all of that. But it feels like it kind of cheapened the core reason behind it. And I think that it's so easy to say that you have appreciation and that you're grateful and thankful when there is a physical thing coming to you. And you can say, this thing in my hand, I am expressing thankfulness to it. Where it's a little bit harder when it's not something you can touch or see or look at, like saying, I'm grateful that I'm smiling, because there's a lot of days that I don't smile, or there's a lot of days where things aren't going well. There's fights and there's anger, especially in the middle of a fight, in the middle of a battle, to be able to say, I am so grateful that they have this amount of passion and focus on what they're trying to do and achieve, that it's coming across in this battle, in this fight that they're not wanting to back down from. I am so grateful that I raised a strong daughter who is not scared to speak her mind and put her foot down when she believes in something or has a strong desire. On the flip side, I could easily say, what the hell, you little, stop talking back to me. Have some respect to me. And it changes up the whole way I interact if I'm focused on that little piece where I say, wow, look at them. How amazing is it that they grew into this strong fighter? I feel better. I'm instantly less angry when I switch my perspective to one with appreciation and gratitude. I guess what I'm trying to say is we kind of forgot the baseline for where that appreciation and gratitude should be built into our life. And it gets put into the things that we have and the things that we get out of life that we can show to somebody. I will never state that you should not have gratefulness and appreciation and thankful for the things we do get in life that we spend our money on or has been given to us from somebody else spending the money. But if you can use gratefulness and appreciation to make your day have smiles, if you can make it so that way you connect closer to somebody, that it helps you to grow a bond, that's something you can take. And it goes with you everywhere. Can't always take the car. Can't always wear that, new outfit. Can't take that food with you because you got to eat it and then it's gone. You just remember that you don't have to wait for a holiday. You don't have to wait until you get something in life to show feeling grateful and appreciative. And there should just be that moment of waking up and say, I am so grateful that I am breathing in this air. I have all this air and it's filling my lungs. And that's just going to give me so much ability to achieve whatever I want because my lungs are full and working at their greatest capacity. And I'm so grateful for that. I am so grateful for having my senses work so well where I can smell all the good things. And taste all the good things and savor them. And if you are in a position that has been having a hard time finding appreciation, finding gratitude, I know that when I first started doing it and I would listen to people talking about starting your day off with an appreciation and start your day off with gratitude. And my first thought was, you know what? Screw you. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been dealing with all day long. You don't know what I just dealt with that I'm going to have to deal with again in an hour from now. Don't tell me to be grateful and appreciative, okay? How about some empathy? How about some understanding? That was the main reason why I couldn't shake my depression, is because I couldn't look past my suffering. I couldn't look past the bad things. I couldn't look past, the negative buildup that had been created. And it's not that it's anybody's fault. I'm not saying, it's your own fault for putting yourself in this position. It's not. Don't let yourself sink down there. You are the only person that can pull yourself back out of it, because you can have a billion people telling you, be appreciative, be grateful that the sun is shining on your face, be thankful that you rose out of your bed today. But that's them. You have to actually feel it. And if you don't know where to start, find that one tiny blip where you enjoyed something in your day. Did you enjoy your cup of coffee? Even if you didn't love the cup of coffee, did you enjoy it? Were you enjoying sipping on it? I mean, if it sucked, you probably would have dumped it out or chugged it to get it over with. Did you enjoy taking a nice warm shower? Did you enjoy the fuzzy socks that you put on? Did you enjoy when somebody smiled at you and said, have a nice day, and actually looked like they meant it? Like, just find that one little piece that you felt a positive feeling, or even the absence of the negative feeling, and use that as your starting point, because the absence of something negative essentially is something positive, right? Don't get bogged down that you need to have a brand new car before you can show appreciation. I hope that helps.